Have you ever found yourself going in circles trying to figure something out, thinking about it, replaying it, maybe even asking others what they think you should do, and yet you still don't feel clear? Not because you haven't tried to find clarity, but because nothing quite lands inside of you. And in those moments, it's easy to assume, I just need more time, I just need more clarity, I just need more information. But what if that's actually not what's missing? What if the reason you don't feel clear isn't because the answer isn't there, but because of where you are looking for it? Today, in this moment of divine reset, we'll explore what it really means to reconnect with the answers that already live within you and how to access that inner knowing in a way that feels grounded, simple, and supportive in your everyday life. And as always, we'll end with a guided meditation to help you step out of the mental noise and gently return to that quiet, steady place within you where clarity begins. So, let's begin. You're listening to A Moment of Divine Reset with spiritual life guide Lisa Hromada of loveistheseed.com, a soul-nourishing space for spiritual life teachings, tips, and resources, helping you deepen your spiritual foundation and recalibrate your energy so you can reclaim your inner peace and experience the possibilities, power, and potential of living a soul-aligned life. I'm Lisa Hromada, and I'm excited to share this moment with you today. Here's something I've come to see both in my own life and the women that I have worked with and communicated with and collaborated with over time. When we feel stuck, uncertain, or stuck in our head, it's not because the answer isn't there. Actually, often we do know the answer. You already have an intuitive hit of what the answer is. The answer is right there. It's often just where you're looking for it or where your mind is looking for it. Somewhere along the way, many of us learned to rely almost entirely on our thinking mind, to analyze, to weigh every option, to try to get it right. And while the mind is a beautiful tool, it was never meant to be the only place to go for answers, because there is another part of you, a quieter, a steadier place, a wiser place within you that holds a different kind of knowing. Years ago, I shared a series called Knower Soul, and this is really what we're talking about here. There is a knower or knowing part of you, a part of you connected with all answers and all solutions because you are a part of Source, a spark of Source. Sometimes it looks like what you think it will, and sometimes that knowing will reveal something you did not expect or guide you to step outside of all expectations. You can call it your intuition or inner guidance or spirit downloads, but it is there, and it is clear when you take time to listen. And the truth is, you were never meant to figure out life all on your own. Not with the mind, but with something deeper that comes from a knowingness within your heart. You were meant to stay connected as you move through every decision that you make. Connected with your inner wisdom, connected with that deeper awareness within you, connected with the part of you that can feel what's aligned even before you can actually explain it. There's a knowingness. You are knower soul. But when life gets busy or emotional or uncertain, we tend to move farther up into our heads. We start searching outside of ourselves. We think, what should I do? What is the right choice? What will work? And again, those aren't necessarily wrong questions, but they often keep us spinning. They never really lead us to a solution. They often lead us to another problem and then another problem. And then we start rethinking it and then we start overthinking it because they keep us looking out there instead of gently guiding us back in here, back within ourselves. And what I want to remind you of today in a really real and grounded way is that you were not dropped into this life empty. There is a wisdom within you. There is a natural guidance system within you, a way of sensing what feels true, what feels off, what feels aligned, and what doesn't. And even if it feels distant at times, it hasn't gone anywhere. It's still there. It's just quieter when everything else is louder. So the next time you find yourself overthinking, going in circles, or feeling like you need to figure out everything before you can move forward, I want to offer you a gentle shift. Instead of asking, "What should I do?" pause and ask, "What feels true for me right now?" Not forever, just right now. What feels true for me right now? Or even, what would bring me back into a sense of steadiness, even just a little bit? Because clarity doesn't always come from pushing harder. It often comes from softening and pausing and reconnecting with a part of you that already knows. And this is something that you can begin to experience right now. Let's now get still and go within. This is the time of a moment of divine reset where we do just that. We take a few minutes of stillness to recalibrate, reconnect, and reharmonize through meditation, affirmation, and visualization to temporarily take your attention away from the thinking mind and gently return it to the quiet space within you. So let's do that now. Let's turn inward. If you can, gently close your eyes and allow a deep breath in and release it out. Allow your body to soften, your shoulders to relax, your breath become natural and easy. And now bring your awareness to your heart space. You may place your hand over your heart if that feels comfortable, or simply rest your attention there. And as you breathe, begin to imagine that just beneath the surface of your thoughts, there is a quiet, open space within you. A space that feels calm, steady, and supportive. You don't need to create it. It's already here. Right here. Just gently allow yourself to settle into it. With each breath, you soften a little more into this space. And in this space, there is a gentle presence. You might experience it as warmth, or light, or simply a feeling of being held and supported. As if there is something within you and around you that knows you and is here with you. There is nothing you need to figure out here. Nothing you need to solve. Just a quiet returning to this place within you. And now, from this space, I want to invite you to imagine receiving a simple message. Just something you need to hear right now. You don't need to search for it in your mind. Just allow it to gently arise into your awareness. And if nothing specific comes, you can receive these words. You already have more within you than you realize. You are supported in your next step. You don't have to figure it all out. Just take the next step that feels true. Let those words settle deeply into your heart and notice how your body responds. Notice any softening, any easing, any sense of steadiness returning. Remember that this space within you, this connection, is always available to you. You can return here again and again with a breath, with a pause, with a moment of willingness to listen. Now begin to bring your awareness back into your body. Become aware of your breath and the space around you. The answers you're searching for may not be somewhere out there. They may be waiting in the quiet space within you, where you're willing to pause and listen. And when it feels right, softly open your eyes, bring a smile to your face that you have just divinely reset something new in your life in this moment. And so it is. Have a beautiful day or a restful night's sleep, and as always, relax in the knowing.